Ready, Pakistan's political discourse is suffering from a crisis of civility, one which does little to bring relief to citizens who face numerous challenges day after day. Politicians and leaders use language for each other that is excessively strident and overly personal. While politics and politicking are intrinsic to our democracy, the present trend of hounding, name calling, and labeling of opponents as traitors are a far cry from the issue based debates which are essential to a parliamentary system. In the cacophony of deafening attacks, politicians from both the ruling party and opposition have lost sight of the bigger picture when there is nothing but an open ended blame game. Many issues of immediate and long term importance are sidelined, and politics serves not the people but self interest. Such inflammatory rhetoric gives rise to dangerous polarization which weakens the foundations of democracy. It also makes conversations among members of the public tense and further deepens divides. Both the government and opposition must remind themselves that they are here to serve the people and protect their interests. The entire aim of public debates between members of the government and opposition is to find solutions to our most pressing challenges. Therefore, the mutual civility, which is so obviously lacking in our national conversation, is critical for productive national dialogue and constructive solutions. At present, our country's challenges are exacerbated by the inability of our politicians to engage in civil discourse as they are too busy firing salvos at each other to score political points. This cycle of attacks and counterattacks must wind down for the greater good of the public. Political parties must reflect on how they can play a role in constructive engagement, as this noise and viciousness hurts the political process and strengthens undemocratic forces. No doubt each party has its own set of rebel rousers, but they also have saner voices. Perhaps it is time for these voices to prevail upon others within their own ranks. The ruling party has a responsibility to take the lead and is very much a part of the problem. The opposition too can tone down its rhetoric, so a halfway meeting point can mark a new beginning. Indeed, its main role is to question the government of the day and hold them accountable, but it should be able to do that in a more meaningful manner. Both owe it to their electorate to restore civility and engage better, as dysfunctional politics will hardly solve the myriad problems faced by the public stock.